Hey, welcome back everyone. It's Keith again, and this is Control, and you may be wondering, unless you've read the title, why we're in Control. Well, it just got a recent update that also gives it the new DLSS 2.0. So it's a little different than the old DLSS in the sense, in this game specifically, because the old one used temporal injection to, a temporal-based reconstruction to build the image back up to a native resolution or comparable to it. But we wanted to see how it ran, performed, looked, and what have you. So we're actually using the RTX 2060 Founders Edition. So we're not using a 2060 Super like we did in the last video. We're not using a super high-end graphics card. This is entry-level RTX card. I say entry-level, $300 to $350 is pretty expensive, but at the same time we wanted to see this at 1080p, and we are recording it using the Elgato HD60S so that we're getting a native capture rather than using screen recording software. So what we want to look at real quick in our options is we're going to go to display, and we're running at 1080p with a render resolution 1080p. DLSS and VSync are off. We're using the high quality preset, so we're running MSA at 4x. Now ray tracing is off right now, and that's so that we can give you guys an idea of what it looks like on its own out of the box. And one of the things we want to take into consideration here is going to be memory utilization and load. So I've got the clock rates, percentage of GPU load, temperatures, the memory, and frame rate. So that's in the frame time. So great, we're gonna get right into fighting. So what we're gonna do is go ahead, and while we're doing these scenes, we're gonna go ahead and start messing with settings. So I'm playing with the controller, so if it's, whatever. So this is screen space reflections, all of that jazz. So we're gonna turn on, we're gonna just skip the medium section, and we're gonna go straight to high ray tracing so that you guys can see an idea of the performance impact before we start testing the DLSS implementation. So resume the game. You can see our memory load is up to 4,800 megabytes. So we're still well under the 6 gig buffer, but you see our frame rate drop down into the 30s and 40s, and it may drop even lower as we go. But I want to show you kind of what it gives in action rather than just standing in a spot and seeing what happens. So this save has very few abilities compared to my normal one, where I'm pretty much kitted completely out. Oh god, the controller aiming is so bad. Okay, so there we go, right there. Let's go to now what I want to do with the DLSS 2.0. So what they added is the ability to go through they added more steps in the reconstruction algorithm, so it's faster, it uses a new process, and what we really want to do is see how well it does. So we're going to start with we'll start with the lowest. So 960 by 540 is the actual render resolution, and it will use DLSS 2.0 to build it back up to a 1080p image. And let's see what it does for performance, and you can see our performance jump up considerably. In fact, it doesn't really help me actually hit any targets better, but we can see here with ray tracing and everything fully enabled, we're getting over 60 FPS. Now, the one thing that you're going to have to take into consideration when you're using this is if you look at the tree there, the faster you move, it'll kind of fade a little bit and then come back in. But that's with this much lower resolution. Let's check it. Let's go. Now they're considering these so performance, quality, or performance, balanced, and quality. So this 1113 by 626 is more of the balanced approach. Let's see if there's anybody left in here. We'll go into another one. Okay. And even here we're seeing it stay pretty high, over 60 FPS. So you're getting all of the features. I can't fly. Keep forgetting I can't fly right now. So we're going to this room here. A lot bigger of a room, more surfaces. Let's see. I was hoping some people would come out and want to attack me, but evidently not. Let's bump it up to the absolute quality mode. Let's see, quality or 720p base. Now I know some people are going to do the usual, oh my god, Keith, who wants to play a game at 720p? But tell you what, we'll go right here. and I'll use this, and we'll switch back and forth, and we'll go from quality to balanced to performance to native, and then we'll wrap it up. And this is the balanced, so if you want to like jump the video around to get an idea, you can look at the railings, you can look at the texture detail on the wall, as well as the filing cabinets over there. And this is in performance mode, so this is the lowest base resolution. So again, and we're going to jump from here straight into native. And here we are at native 1080p with ray tracing and everything still enabled. You can see the frame rate drop down quite considerably. But no, if you want to read more about this and look at some side-by-side comparisons, hit the link in the description below. Until then, we'll catch you guys in the next video.